Hey everyone, it's Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com. It's time for another Empties video. In these videos, I go through my finished products and give a very quick review for each one. I also try to put links in the description box for full reviews, but sometimes I can't fit them all. So if you just go to KBeautyHobbit.com, which is my blog, there's a little search bar under my face, has a magnifying glass. You just click it, put in the product name, and if I have a review, it'll pop right up. How do I know it's time for an Empties reviews? Because the box where I keep Empties is full. So I then film the Empties videos and then recycle the packaging or throw it away if it can't be recycled. The first one is some by Me V10 Multivita Cleansing Bar. It's basically bar soap, but they don't call it that. Very fun orange color. It has a lot of promises of brightening the skin, etc, etc. The interesting thing about this one is it's very, very, very soft, and the brand recommended breaking it in two, which was easily done with bare hands because it's pretty soft bar. But the brand recommends breaking it in two and only exposing to water the one half you're using to sort of protect it from dissolving too fast. But they also said you can put pieces of the bar into your bath water to use as like a brightening bath. I'm not sure that a piece of a bar in a full tub of water will do anything brightening for my skin, but whatever. As far as soap goes, not a bad soap. It's completely fine. I really prefer different cleansers for my face versus bars, but on the body it worked just fine. And it was kind of weird breaking it in two, to be honest. I'm not sure I would do that again. I think if I got this again, I would just use it as a regular bar soap because I don't keep them in the shower where they're constantly exposed to water. I put my soap dish under the sink after I'm done, so I really haven't seen it like dissolve too fast or anything. But it feels nice. It's not doing anything earth-shattering or life-changing, but it was a fine cleanser. Then I have this Hanskin Pore Cleansing Balm, BHA Fresh and Light. Kind of gave me a little pause. I don't know that I wanted BHA in an oil cleanser because that goes around my eyes, but it didn't seem to do anything bad to them. It smells really nice and it did an okay job. But the one thing I don't like is this jar. It looks really big. And I know that it lists that it's only 2.8 ounces, it's 80 grams, but the inside of the jar is so much smaller than what the jar makes it look like. And I don't know about you, I would have a hard time picturing 80 grams of product by volume. So yes, they can say, well, it's not misleading because we give you the volume or the weight and the volume, but still this jar makes it look like there's so much more in here than there actually is. So I ran out of it kind of quick, and I don't know, it's okay. I don't think I'm going to get that again. It's nothing life-changing, but it's fine. This guy was life-changing. Vegan Kombucha Tea Essence by Dr. Ceuracle. You've probably heard me and everybody else talk about it. It's just the most amazing product ever. I have another bottle of this, of course, and the Mary and May dupe that they try to release is it's not doing it. It's not even close to this. Just get this one. If you want to try this, just get this one. It's fantastic. Enough said. I have a lot of cleansers in here, not because I use them all on my face. This one I did use on my face. This one is Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Moisture Soft Cleaning Gel. I think it's my second or third bottle. I wish they were a little bit bigger. They're 3.4 ounces, but that's my wish for almost every product that I really enjoy. It's a gel cleanser, super, super gentle. I use it after cleansing oil. Talked about it before. We'll probably continue talking about it because it's that good. Very, very, very good for sensitive skin and just any skin in general. If I get more of this, I'll keep using it. This guy wasn't as horrible as I thought. Usually Frudia products do not work well for my skin. I have combination skin. This is Frudia Green Grape Pore Control Scrub Cleansing Foam. It doesn't sound super gentle and it doesn't smell the best, but it's not terrible either. It did have some physical exfoliant particles in it, which is not a big deal for me. I don't mind physical exfoliation occasionally. However, this is a pretty big tube and I definitely would not use this every day. I think that would be drying every day, but I didn't want this hanging out in my bathroom for a year or two, so I used it as a body wash and that really worked really, really well, and it de-stinks post-workout armpits pretty well. So would I buy this or like try to get it again? Not so much, but it also wasn't totally horrible, so it's fine. For Frudia, honestly, it's already a win. If their product is not totally horrible, it's already a win. This one was disappointing, and I usually like Rovectin. This is Rovectin Clean Green Papaya Pore Cleansing Foam. It smelled kind of harsh, but not like fragrance. I don't know. And it was joyless. It was totally joyless, and I don't know. Don't love it. Used it up as a body wash. Kind of expensive for a body wash, to be honest. So not getting that again. Glad I tried it, so I don't have FOMO, but not my thing. This one really surprised me. This is the EYENLIP Ceramide Tomato Cleansing Foam, and it smelled pretty good, not like tomatoes. Yeah, it still smells. It smells though like something you would find in a lady's bathroom from like the 80s. It's very floral, very sweet, very kind of noticeable scent. Not necessarily sophisticated. I don't want to say it smells like a grandma because it does not smell like a grandma, but it smells like maybe something grandma was using when she was in her 30s or 40s, okay? I did not have high expectations for this cleanser. It was on sale for a little bit for a couple of bucks, like literally $2. But it's actually not bad. It's not irritating. I'm assuming it's not for people who don't like fragrance, but for me it was completely fine. I used it up. I would use it again, honestly, if it landed in my lap. And it comes in a few different flavors. And there's tomato and there's some other fruits and veggies. I've only tried the tomato, but it was surprisingly not bad. This is Purito Sea Buckthorn Cream, and the reason it is so mingled is because my husband was using it for a little bit, and he squeezes from the center, which is not okay. Like, it's not okay to squeeze tubes from the center. You go from the bottom and whatever. I've had this before though, and I've used this tube as well. I just gave it to him because he was out of his favorite Banish vitamin C cream, and this one I thought was close enough. Anyway, it's a really nice formula. It's gel-like and it has sea buckthorn in it, and I have a review for it. This is my second or third tube. It's one of my favorite Purito creams, actually. I'm surprised more people don't talk about it. I prefer this one to the seawater cream, to the Centella cream. The seawater is blue, the Centella is green, the labels. This is my favorite probably out of all of those multicolor label creams. This one is my favorite. Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Light Cleansing Oil. Absolutely fantastic. Really good cleanser. Takes off makeup, takes off everything. I already knew I was going to love it before I opened it because I've had the travel size of this so many times, and it's honestly one of my favorite travel cleansing oils because I know that it will take any makeup off no matter what, off the eye. So even if I put on a little bit heavier makeup like what I'm wearing today, this will take it off, while some other cleansing oils might struggle a little bit. The only thing I would change if I were skincare god and could just make one little change to this to make it even better, I'd make it maybe a little bit thicker. It's a bit runny, which in a travel oil actually is not bad, because you have to shake it out of the little hole in the top. But when you have a pump, I kind of prefer slightly thicker formulas. However, it's not a big deal and it's not a deal breaker to me. Finally, an absolutely holy grail amazing cleanser. I am so sad that this ran out and I want more, and I hope I get more. This is the 107 Chaga Jelly Low pH Cleanser. It is the most joyful, gentle, fantastic cleanser. I think it's my favorite cleanser of this year so far, and it'll probably be my favorite cleanser forever. I don't know, it's amazing. If I could have more tubes of this, that would be great. Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Cream. All of the Skin 104 creams seem kind of similar, and I've had one before that I thought this was going to be that, and that one I didn't love. It was kind of caramel colored. It was a little bit tacky. This one is white and it is not tacky at all. It's really, really good. I kind of had to use it up pretty quickly because its expiration date was coming up, and this was why I kind of reorganized my skincare, because this was sitting in a different drawer unopened, and I kind of didn't know that I had it. But I wanted to try it, so I opened it, and it's a great, lovely, lovely face cream. I even used it on my arms a little bit because the skin there was feeling dry and stuff. Really nice, not sticky, great for evening for me, but maybe for somebody with dry skin it would be good for morning. MIGUHARA Anti-Wrinkle Effect Ampoule Origin Timeline looked like this. Actually, it was red inside, but I think it was red because of the added colors, which is something my readers said they don't love about the brand. Really pretty packaging. It was okay. I don't think it did anything super noticeable. Like, it was fine for a little extra hydration, but I don't know. Not earth-shattering. Smelled really nice. It smells like natural rose, and I don't remember now if the source of the scent is actually natural or if it's a synthetic rose fragrance, but it does not smell synthetic. It smells like a real fresh rose. And that's probably my favorite part of this whole thing, is the aesthetic of it, the beautiful jar, the beautiful color, the wonderful scent. But as far as effectiveness, I don't know. I'm not sure it did much. I finally finished this guy, and I think I need more of this. This is Kose de BAHA Azelaic Acid Serum. It's very inexpensive. I think I need more. Even though this is the only azelaic acid product that I've ever tried, it's very good. And I've heard from other creators that azelaic acid often is not cosmetically elegant, that it's kind of thicker and a little tacky, whatever, but it's a wonderful ingredient for redness. And I've been having some extra redness, and you might even see it in the video. I don't know. I am wearing a little bit of a BB cream, but still, like around my nasolabial kind of area and the bottoms of my nose, I've just been kind of red, and I think I need more of this azelaic acid because it was cosmetically elegant. You can see little white specks of things in it, and that's fine. I think that's supposed to be like that. Some people have questions, like they think that maybe it's defective, but no, I think it's supposed to be like that. But it's not. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel tacky, it doesn't feel greasy. I use this at night. I need more. I finished this one and already got a full size because I love this so much. This is the Sun by Me Snail Truecica Miracle Repair Serum. The best part about this is hands down the texture. It has everything I love about snail textures. It's kind of similar to the CosRx Advanced Snail Essence, and it's just wonderful. I don't know about their claims of it working for sensitive skin. If I remember correctly, it has a fair amount of plant extracts, but I'll put a link in the description box to the review. Anyway, I really love what it does for my skin. I love how my skin feels immediately after application, how it feels during application. So I use the pump version, the full version of this quite often, and yeah, finished off this. I finished this Telsi Kombucha Detox Essence. It's an interesting brand. It's vegan. The jar is glass. I think they try to make their labels biodegradable, but I don't know if that's because of that or why, but all of the labels of this line did this. And this is just sitting in my bathroom. See, they buckled and started peeling off, which is not a good look. I appreciate the eco efforts, but this just looks bizarre to me. The label off of the cream completely fell off. It's like it can't handle being in a steamy environment in the bathroom. But aside from that, which is not a deal breaker, this was a wonderful essence. Glorious texture, a little bit thicker than water. My skin loved it. I actually like their whole line, this Detox line. The funny thing too, it says Telsi made of a vegan, and do they mean that like they used vegans in the production of this? That's probably not what they meant, but it makes me giggle every time I see it. Absolute holy grail from CosRx, Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I love it. I will always love it. I will always have it in my routine. Maybe not every day, but on some sort of consistent basis. I already have another one open. It's just wonderful. If your skin can tolerate snail, which is not everyone's skin, some people are allergic, and if you've never used the snail products, please patch test. If you're seeing like anything concerning, then skip it, but I love this. It's like a gel, sort of. I don't know, it says essence, but it's not liquid. I use it almost instead of a serum or in addition to a serum. It's more of a serum-y consistency, but it's a light gel, and my skin just drinks it up, and it just plumps everything up, especially my forehead lines. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Can't say enough good things about it. This is a Japanese brand. These are Kose masks with tranexamic acid. I wanted to try them because tranexamic acid was having a moment for pigmentation, but for it to be effective, you have to use it every single day. It's not a strong acid, it's not an exfoliating acid, as far as I know, or if it is an exfoliating one, it's super mild. But anyway, it's fine for daily use, and it does take daily use and consistent use for it to produce any sort of results. This was really attractive to me because there are multiple packs of masks in here. I can't remember how many, 30 pieces, but they're not individually wrapped, so it's less wasteful. You don't have an individual foil packaging for each one. You just have this box, you peel off the lid, and then you have all the masks in there. I did not love the masks. I think the essence is fine that they were saturated in, but the fabric was not very good. It was very papery and very rough, and I don't know if it's just like a cost-saving thing. I have not used a lot of masks in this type of packaging before. Maybe they tend to be like that because they're more cost-effective, but it just was not the feeling that I go for in a sheet mask. So I just got some VT vitamin C masks that came in a very similar looking box, except it's a plastic box with a lid. So we'll see if that fabric is any better, or if really just the multi-packs tend to be rougher, kind of. But yeah, I used these up, but it was pretty joyless. Almost nobody talks about the I'm From Beat launch anymore, or the I'm From Beat line. It was an interesting line. I had this product, the mask, the serum, and there was something else. There was a third product that I am blanking on. Oh, the toner pads. So this was my favorite product from that launch, and it's a clay mask. pretty good, pink in color, because beets, you know. It's not as earth-shatteringly amazing as the I'm From Mugwort mask or their honey mask or their fig mask, but it was still a really good clay mask. I'm just not sure that I would get it again. There are plenty of other clay masks that are just as good or better. The smell was interesting, not bad necessarily, but pretty unique. I have not smelled that on any other skincare before. But I think if I had to pick one product from the Beat line to get again, it would be this. And I finished this vitamin C serum by Jamisa, All Day Vitamin Pure C5.5. I did have to, by the end of it, kind of expand my area of application. Usually I just do this on the face and neck, but I was putting it on my chest, my arms, my legs by the very end because it started to oxidize. And that's normal, that's to be expected, and the brand even tells you to, hey, use it up within 3 months of opening it. It's a really good formula, and it's wonderful, but it definitely can oxidize. So if you are a skincare hoarder like I am, and you have this product, if you plan on opening it and using it, make sure that's your only vitamin C, or like one of the 2 vitamin C's that you use, because it would be a shame for it to go bad while you're testing other products. Obviously, I'm a content creator. I test a lot of stuff. I still made this one a priority because I like it. It's very watery. It doesn't really feel like anything on the skin. It's perfect for mornings. But I only had maybe this much left, just very toward the bottom when it started to go yellow. And you can still use vitamin C products when they get slightly yellow. You don't want them to get into those deep browns though. That's bad. But they are going to be less effective. So I do love that it's glass packaging. I love that the bottle is dark because really it's the exposure to light that tends to oxidize stuff. But once you open that seal, the clock starts to tick. So yeah, be mindful if you buy this one, but it is a good formula and I really liked it. Last but not least, this is Folio Aloe Vera Moisture Soothing Gel. I have no specific feelings about it other than I just use this with my devices when I massage my face or use something with a microcurrent, or have like an RF device that I use by Medicube that I really like. And all of those need some sort of gel, preferably something without oil because you don't want to block the microcurrent. And I go for the cheaper versions. I didn't buy this. This actually came to me as PR, and Folio is not my favorite brand in general. A lot of their stuff has really bizarre fragrance. I'm not against fragrance, but I don't like it when it smells bad. So this one doesn't really smell like anything. It was completely fine. I still prefer pump bottles or squeeze tubes for gel versus having to dip my hand in it. I just, from the sensorial perspective, don't love dipping a whole paw into a jar of gel. But it was not a deal breaker, and since I got it as PR, I just skipped buying gel for a little bit while I was using this. But now I'm back to using Aromatica gel, which does come in a pump bottle, and I prefer that packaging style. That's it. Those are my empties for now. Let me know if you have any questions. I know I kind of keep the reviews brief here, but that's because nobody wants to sit here and listen to me for hours. And if you do, you can definitely check out my other videos. Thank you for joining me today. You can find me on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit, my blog KBeautyHobbit.com, and in my private Facebook group Korean Beauty Fanatics. I hope to see you in my next video, and until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much.